Well, hi again there, folks. It's Warren, as you know, like it's my channel anyway. I always get lost when I want to start with when I want to sort of open a video. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll give you a bit of an update about what's going on. You'll notice a different opener. You'll notice a bit of a different thumbnail. Right, this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. Which is, like really sort of start to work on the whole community side of the Thailand vlogging scene. As some of you know, I do run a Facebook group called the Thailand Vlog Hub. There's a link, there's a link in the description box to click, but the basic link is blah 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 across the bottom there. Anyway, look, what's this all about? Well, it's hard to sort of say, right? When I first actually joined this particular Facebook group, had a couple of guys, Rowan and Ray, who were sort of very, very good people to talk to when I was first starting the whole vlogging thing back last August, September. Well, August is when I started. I hit the country here in September, and I pretty much fell into this group. I just said to Rowan, I said, there's not much happening on your Facebook group. We really need to get some engagement going and sort of get some people, talking about all sorts of things to do with the Thailand, or to do with vlogging in general, to do with videography, to do with everything in this particular genre of YouTube that seems to be, relatively popular. Everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. I've had more than my 15 minutes of fame. I'm constantly surprised the fact that I have, I think now over 1,200 subscribers. What's the current count? 1,240 subscribers at the moment. As I said, I started this and I really did it for just keeping a few of my friends in Australia, my work colleagues and my associates and gaming friends, just apprised of what's happening in my life in Thailand. I had no idea it would escalate to this particular level of 1,200 people, wanted to know what I'm doing here, which we'll get to in a minute as well. But yeah, so it's gone from one level to another. Now, I'm never going to be a Casey Neistat or a PewDiePie. I will not incite riot. I think I've done a couple of rant videos. That was really just to, do a bit of a testing of the whole the way the whole YouTube thing works. It seems like the more negative your channel is, the more people will subscribe to your channel. But of course, it also draws more people to hate your channel as well, right? There's enough hate going on in this world, right? And the one thing I do not want to do is I do not want to introduce hateful comments, hateful attitudes towards other vloggers. I think we all come to Thailand to enjoy ourselves, right? To seek out our new adventure in life, and generally that's what it's all about. It's like an adventure. I quite often think about Thailand as being the American Wild West 100 years ago, although I was never in the Wild West 100 years ago. There was plenty of movies on that and getting an idea of the lawlessness that you constantly have to deal with here, which is very, very much akin to the way Thailand works. Thailand has a great bunch of laws, but very, very few people in the law enforcement establishment that really want to upset the apple cart, per se, for want of a better description, right, and do anything about it. Which is where, one of the things that when you come to live in Thailand, this is something you'll get to appreciate to one level. It'll also get to annoy you to another level. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, there is enough hate going on in the world. Look at, what the, the whole North Korean thing that's currently in the news. Japan, polluting the planet. America, you've got a celebrity trying to run the country, who's more concerned about what his latest Twitter post is going to be than actually getting down and sort of making things right. Again, I don't want to be political. I'm not a very good political commentator. What's his name? There's one channel I watched. What's his name? I can't remember it. Scanning down there, it's not on the front 20 links there. Jonathan Pye, that's him. Jonathan Pye. You ever watch his channel? He's an absolute freaking like, he just takes political satire to the extreme, and I just love what he does. If I could only just talk that good and be that good on camera, I'd probably have the subscriber base that he does as well. But in my genre, I've never been one for chasing the subscribers. I just want to give an honest and open, appraisal of what's going on in our life. And I also wanted to, getting back to the whole Thailand vlogging scene, I also wanted to give, this whole, build a camaraderie amongst the people who chosen Thailand as their destination for living or for extended holidays. Why we have a little bit of hatred going on in the channel, not so much in our little Thailand vlogging scene, but in amongst the Thailand vloggers in general, there is a real animosity between different groups. And all I can say is, wake up, guys. Do we really need this shit? It's, come on. We come to present videos to an audience which we don't know, right? We try to do the best about giving the information that we're trying to impart to our community, to our viewers, trying to get engagement, right? I do think that I have good engagement on my channel, and I really only get one dissenting voice for probably every 50 good comments, which will probably now change that because I just said that I don't get enough negative comments. It doesn't mean you can go out there and start ranting and raving on my channel, okay? But anyhow, so getting back to, I guess so sidetracked really, but getting back to this whole Thailand vlogging scene, what I'm going to start to try to do is I'm going to try to do a weekly, a week in review style, recap of what's happening on the Facebook group. Anything that's happening in discussions, and give a bit of a sort of a level-headed, climb out of the doldrums, get above it all, try to look at it from an angle that hopefully will bring a positive attitude to the whole thing, right? If there is dissenting comments on the channel, that is, right? At the moment we're getting people posting their videos, and we've got some great people on the channel, like one of the new channel followers, Graham Graham is his name. I just got to remember his Graham. Yeah, Graham Bry. I thought I had the name right. He's been posting daily. Graham's had a great channel. I saw him start his channel, I think, October, November last year, and subscribed to him pretty much straight away. Gives a great look at Thailand country living. So here I am in the city, city life, and dealing with all the city issues, traffic and more traffic. There's Graham out there, with his lovely wife, living off the farm, making ends meet with a very, very modest level of income from farming, and a few dollars here and there from his supporters on his channel. Right, and I think you're doing a great job there, Graham. It's great to see that country life because, as I said in previous videos, it's one of the things that's on my mind, moving to Sukhothai and living off the land there. You know, the only thing I need to establish is, do they have high-speed internet? I just really couldn't live without it. There's other people on the channel as well, and you know, as the weeks go by, you know, we'll try to you know, highlight one of those channels and talk about them. You know, give my point of view. Again, we've also got one of our channel subscribers, Quinton. He's actually doing something very yeah, Joshua Quinton, QTV. He does something similar. He's a car buff in America, and if you're into cars, or into fast cars and all that, you know, big, you know, 8 and 12 cylinder, you know, revving sound, like, it always reminds me of a Bill Cosby sketch from, you know, the 70s. It was called 200 mph or something like that. Where he just talks about, you know, like, you know, he walks into, you know, Sears or some big supermarket, bumps into Graham Shelby, and Graham Shelby asks him, "Hey man, why are you driving all them foreign cars? You're American, ain't you? Why didn't you drive one of those American cars?" And Cosby turns around and says, "Well, for one thing, like, an American car only does 160 mile an hour. I like a car that does 180 mile an hour or better to get to work. You know, because like I live like 2 miles from work, right? So I can say goodbye to the wife, bye, jump in my car, turn it on, and boom, I'm at work." Not that really ever happens, of course. Not with traffic in America. I don't think traffic in America is as bad as traffic in Thailand, but I think you get the idea. Where can you do 180 miles an hour? Any side street. But anyway, let's not go into all that. It's not a comedy channel, but it's just, you know. Anyway, Joshua's channel, QTV, he covers a lot of cars, but he's been doing something regularly where he's been particularly focusing on one Thailand vlogger and giving his points of view, and, you know, giving us sort of a down-to-earth look at the channel and, you know, its pros and cons. I don't want to do the same thing as him, and I won't be doing it the same way, but I will be looking at the channels that are on our Thailand Vlogging Hub group, and I will, you know, talk about them, you know, from my point of view. I may also talk about other local events that are going on in the country as well. And of course, I'm guessing you might be wondering, why am I doing that? Well, to be honest, like, I'm retired. I came to Thailand to enjoy my retirement, right? Do things with my lovely girl, and just be part of Thailand. The vlogging thing was just really, as I said, to give my friends in Australia some ideas what was going on. But in all honesty, you know, 6 days out of every 7, I'm happy to sit at home, play my computer games, eat food, you know, talk with the family when, you know, guests come around, you know, hang out with the family, have dinner, and just have a home life. And it's really something that doesn't really become a subject that I'm pretty sure most people want to watch on their YouTube entertainment channel list. So there you have it. Most recently, you know, we've been thinking about where to go. Like, how many times can I show you the mall? How many times can I show you Big C? How many times can I show you a market? Right? It's always going to be the same. You know, and yeah, so we go to the markets, we go to the shopping centres, we go to the mall, and every so often, probably once every couple of weeks, you know, we'll go somewhere different. And every other couple of weeks we might take a trip to a restaurant, or we might take a trip out to one of the provinces. As I've said in the videos, these trips, you know, like, you know, we look at what we can do in a day trip, because, you know, when you're taking a family, you know, we're going with, you know, like, usually we would like to bring Pa or Mare with us, because, you know, like, I like to be part of the family, and I enjoy having them along. Yes, me and Chanya could do it on our own. We could jump on our motorcycles and ride somewhere. And again, we've done that. The motorcycles are really just a convenient way of getting around the local area. And Chanya is a bit concerned about, driving in Thailand traffic. And like, although I'm not so concerned, it's just not the same, me riding somewhere without her. So we'll only do riding videos when she feels comfortable. And at the moment, during the rainy season, she's more concerned about messing her hair up because she has to wear a helmet, and then if it rains, then you get soaked. And as we've talked about, the rain can come at like a 30-minute notice. It could be sunny 1 minute, and then the rain just moves in, and that's it. You got 6 inches of water on the ground. That's one of the joys of the rainy season in Thailand, or commonly, not just so much Thailand. This is what monsoon season is all about in the northern hemisphere. It's going to be the same in most countries around the Asian sort of area. But anyway, so this is what we intend to do. We're going to sort of talk about the Thailand vlogging scene, what's going on. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring the group together, right? Because I reckon you guys out there, you're doing the job of letting people see Thailand from each person's perspective. It's only when people join a channel like our Facebook group and we can see a collection of these vloggers, right, giving their own views of Thailand, do you really, as an audience, start to appreciate the different aspects of Thailand? Because if you're planning to move to Thailand, if you're planning to be part of Thailand life and involve yourself in Thailand's system, you have to see it from everybody's angle, right? Country living, city living, resort living, expat haven living. It's all there, right? Everybody's channel is going to have those aspects, right, given from what they do as that channel operator, right? And we're not millionaires. We're not travel vloggers. We don't make a habit of going places just to make a video. All right, well, some of us might do, but if we've come to Thailand, we've come to Thailand to enjoy ourselves, not to make videos for your benefit at our cost, right? And this is something I think that a lot of the audience tend to forget from time to time, right? YouTube is a free system, right? It's free entertainment, right? You might be subjected to a few little banner ads or pop-up ads in the middle of the video. Well, they're running a free system. They're going to pay for the system some way, right? If you don't like it, you can always just subscribe to YouTube Red, right? That takes all the ads away. But if you, like everybody, you want a free system, you don't want to, have to deal with, like the whole TV program system of entertainment, right? And that's why do you think they call it a program? Because you are being programmed to think in a specific way. That's what TV has for you. At least with YouTube, right, you're free to look at what you want, right, and discern your own entertainment value out of it. And some of us do appreciate those little tips and support that some of you people do. And for the people who support my channel that way, thanks guys. I never really give you guys enough thanks, right? It's not part of what I've budgeted for. It's like if I make $100 here and there, then all good. That just means I can take Chanya out for an extra special dinner one night, or it pays for an extra beer when I'm out having dinner or something. It's nothing great, and it's not meant to be great. It's a gratuity that you guys give to me and to the other channels out there. The people who call it e-begging, well, you're entitled to your opinion, right? I'm not going to enter the whole argument because I don't see the point, right? Everybody's entitled to opinions, right? If Thailand's system or anybody's country out there has an issue with it, they know where to go. They can go to YouTube, they can find the people, and then they can put a stop to it, right? It's not our position as vloggers to raise these issues, right, and create a system of dissent, right? There are appropriate systems out there to take care of these things, right? If it's Thailand and to do with visas and everything else that you deal with, well, all well and good, right? There is a system, right? Most people don't understand that the Thailand law regarding that was really intended to deal with the issue of the illegal border crossings between Myanmar, Cambodia and Laos, where they come in, right, and work in places, right, without a work visa, right, taking Thai jobs, right. The bread and butter, the core, what they call blue collar and food services industries, right. These people crossed the border because they made a better living for their family in those countries and shipped the money from Thailand out of the country, which doesn't benefit Thailand's economical growth, right? So they created this blanket law, right? It wasn't intended to deal with the what do you call it, the digital nomads, right? And quite honestly, right, this was something that my company that I worked for 15 years did investigate before they would send me to Thailand. Right, they checked all the legal avenues and they got the best legal advice, probably more than most vloggers out there can actually understand. Right, they don't have that sort of resource. We're talking of a multinational company with millions of dollars at their disposal. Right, they wouldn't send me to Thailand to work for their company without the appropriate conditioned visas. Right, and every time I came for all those trips between 2009 and 2012, not once did I have any issue, right, legally, right, with working in the country for an international company, right. I did not require a working permit and working visa because I was working digitally remotely. I might have been working in the office space in Thailand, right, but my income was derived in Australia, my reporting is in Australia, and I was a digital nomad, right, working out of an office. It's the same thing, right? There is no issue, right, and you'll find everybody is going to be an expert on that, right? I will concur, you all be experts, that's fine, don't want to argue with anybody, right? I will trust the legal advice that my company has given me over the 15 years of service that I did with them, right? And they were looking after my best interests, right? Right? And not once did we have an issue. Right? If Thailand wanted to have an issue, they could have quite easily done it back then, right? They're not concerned with people doing videos, unless of course those videos are going to defame the monarchy, right? Then you might find you'll have an issue. Or if those issues create a situation where it influences the younger population, right, to do rather suspicious things with train lines and pets. Well, the Thailand authorities will be stepping in those sort of situations, and believe me, not so much because they're digital nomads, but because they're causing a problem with the general population. Right, and yeah, we'll see how that one pans out over time. Don't want to mention channel names, but yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, look, I've meant to just get on here for 10 minutes just to give you an idea of what's going to go on. It's probably now gone to 15 minutes. As I tend to ramble so much, I don't think I want to cut anything. If you don't like me rambling on, then there's a subscribe button down here. You can always unsubscribe. You join my channel to see me and Chanya. I think most of you guys come to see Chanya, not me, but that's another story altogether. Aside from that, this is going to be a forum that I'm going to try to do, as I said, once a week, right, and see how it flies, right? We'll probably try it for a month or two, right? If it doesn't fly that well, then, I'll probably drop it again. But it's something, as I said, I wanted to do. I only wish that, the original channel owner, the Thailand vlogging scene, Rowan, It was his channel originally, and I just came in to help out, and ended up he was the one who just felt that he had to move on to do other things. Well, we all tend to have changes in life and we do other things. I hope you're enjoying your life, Rowan, because I'm pretty sure you still watch what I'm doing. The channel, the Thailand vlogging hub is still there. You know, if you're doing things in vlogging in Thailand, you should be posting videos, but that's up to you. You can always join as a member, or join back as a member. Anyway, I don't want to go there. If you're not on Facebook, all well and good, right? Not here to try to tell you how Facebook works, or you should be on Facebook or you shouldn't be on Facebook. That's totally up to you guys, right? My channel is my channel. This is something I think that I want to do, something I want to sort of work with the people, see how this thing runs, and try to, again, build community. I came to Thailand to retire. I also came to Thailand to find people who like doing what I do, right? The vlogging, I've only been doing, as I said, for a year. I've been making videos for the last 8 years of my trips to Thailand. Whenever I brought my camera with me, I always wanted to take videos of my girl in her dancing career and, just as keepsakes. I love photography. The video thing is something that's new and, well, not new, but it's new for me. Always trying this, trying that, trying different gear, trying to see what works. It's all part of a hobby. I don't know if you guys understand the concept of hobbies, right? You get to enjoy my hobby, which is video, taking videos. Unfortunately, some of the time it's going to be me as a subject. So this, like if you don't like it, this one here, it'll have a different thumbnail, it'll have a different intro. If you don't like it, you don't have to click on to watch it, okay? But it's going to be pretty much FaceTime with me for the 15 minutes, the discussion. So that's what we have. Hopefully we're going to get this thing rolling next week and keep more on subject and see how we go. Anyway, catch up. Bye for now.